only advantage that they have in this game, particularly with Kobe struggling, is the bigs, Gasol and Bynum. Gasol, such a wonderful passer. They've got to try to generate some rhythm and some flow to their offense. Maybe that's how you do it, by going through Gasol.
And an excellent first half for LeBron James, as he talked about with Craig earlier, despite battling through the flu. 13.6 assists, 4 rebounds. Kobe Bryant once again has not shot well, just 1 of 8 from the field, and misses on his first attempt here in the second half. I would think you have to wonder about a torn ligament in his right wrist. He did have those 4 straight 40-point games, did not shoot well the other night against Dallas, and has had his difficulties here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's the wrist, maybe it's just all the minutes that he's been playing, but he is, for the most part, a jump shooter now, Marv. He doesn't get the easy ones that he used to get, as Kobe comes away with the rebound, but he's got to try to find his way into the game, maybe with a dunk or a layup in transition.
Fisher, that's a 2-pointer, had foot on the line, so Derek Fisher opens it up for the Lakers here in the third quarter. Derek coming off a good shooting second half the other night against Dallas after struggling. Hit that game winner from downtown with just 3 seconds remaining. Oh, it's picked off by Barnes. Chalmers back. Nice move by Barnes. From behind.
He sized him up the entire way.
That's the, as they called it in Cleveland, the chase down by LeBron James. 13-point lead for Miami. They've led by as many as 17. Here's Gasol. And a quick timeout called by head coach Erik Spoelstra.
Well, for the most part, the Lakers have taken care of the ball and kept the tempo down, but they just haven't been able to score, and this is one of the reasons why. It looks like the Lakers are finally going to get a fast break hoop, but here comes LeBron out of nowhere to smack that shot away.
I think the thing that's most impressive about him is his size and, you know, the package of athleticism that comes along with that. I mean, it's almost, if you take Oscar Robertson in his era and the size that Oscar had and the athleticism that he had, it's a similar situation to LeBron being in this era in terms of his size and his speed and his ball handling ability and things of that nature.
Chris Bosh is able to hit on that nice move down low. Interesting similarities between LeBron James and Oscar Robertson, although the big O played more of a half-court style. He back his way in, and LeBron has the incredible speed.
Yeah, the speed in the full court. Kobe gets a jumper to go. We'll see if that gets him going. But I think the comparisons in the strength, you know, just in terms of the advantage physically night after night against their opponents, that's what stands out.
LeBron backing his way in. That's an Oscar Robertson move right there.
Yeah, and that's an area that LeBron worked on in the offseason after all the criticism he received during the finals for not going down low. LeBron really spent a lot of time this summer trying to add to that postgame.
And as Kobe Bryant did at one point, worked a bit with Hakeem Olajuwon in terms of post-up play. Bad pass by LeBron, 3-on-2. Here's Barnes, blocked by Anthony. Joel Anthony with perfect timing.
I think Barnes was looking for LeBron. He got by him, but there was Anthony.
Pass intended for James. Another Miami turnover.
Statistically, remarkably similar. I mean, look at that. Would you say Robertson was like a point forward?
Yeah, he was closer to a point guard. Certainly as Gasol hits on the running hook, then you consider LeBron, who was truly a point forward.
Right.
Lakers try to get back in it. They've trailed by as many as 17. They've come out hitting their shots in this third quarter. Here's Bosh. He got the step. Strong move by Bosh. who now has 11.
Mistake there by Gasol, who is a good defender, but you can't let Bosch go to his left.
Bryant. Pattier also doing a nice job on Kobe. Chalmers played by Fisher. Chalmers for 3.
This game has been very methodical. You know, Miami really hasn't gotten out in transition, made any spectacular plays. We know the Lakers aren't really capable of that, and so we've seen a lot of this, a lot of long jump shots.
Powell, that's his 3rd attempt from 3-point range. He hit his first.
You know, his numbers are a little bit down from last year, Mar, but I don't think they really tell the story. I think Gasol is a little bit lost in this offense. Remember, he was so proficient in that triangle as a passer. I think we're going to see LeBron get called for a charge here. Derek Fisher taking that contact. And here you see nice backdoor cut, but Fisher so good positioning himself defensively. But to get back to Gasol, he's a wonderful passer, and that triangle offense was so perfect for him in terms of coming up, being a pressure release, making backdoor feeds. And you can see here, there's just no feel, there's no organization from this Laker offense, and he's gotten lost a little bit in the shuffle as they've tried to incorporate this new system.
Once again, it's Barnes defending on James. Foul is called on Barnes. For more on the lack of offense we've seen from the Lakers, let's go to Craig Sagan. Craig.
Well, I talked to Mike Brown at halftime, and I said, you know, this is the biggest deficit you faced all year. How do you come back offensively? He goes, you know, I don't know. We're not playing well at either end of the court. I know one thing for sure. I'm not going to put any more new plays in. He said, I put new ones in before the Dallas game, and those didn't seem to work. I also talked to Derek Fisher, and I asked, who's calling the plays? He goes, well, right now, he says, Mike Brown calls most of the plays, which is totally different when they ran the triangle, when Derek had pretty much total control. Back to you, Harv.
Steve, in your days with the Bulls, as LeBron fires and hits from downtown. On an average, how many plays would Chicago have, with Phil Jackson have?
The beauty of the triangle is that you really don't call many plays at all. You just get into that system, you get into your spots, and then you just do whatever the defense kind of tells you to do. It's very much a rhythm and a flow offense as Bynum gets inside. But it's a non-traditional offense. The traditional NBA offense is full of sets, so you run a number of sets. The best coaches that I had, as LeBron's getting himself going, the best coaches I had ran very few plays.
Oh, strong move by Bryant. LeBron heating it up in the 3rd quarter, as he did the other night against San Antonio when he hit 7 of 9 for 17 of his 33. Here's James.
I like the way Eric Spoelstra referred to that 3rd quarter for LeBron. He said he went into hero mode, which can be good or bad, but Eric told us, he said, we know what LeBron is capable of, and we want him, when he feels it, to take his threes. But what we want him to do is back off the threes more in the meat of the game when he's just trying to establish himself, and when we're trying to establish our offense. And so he's got to just continue to be very selective with his perimeter shooting.
At one point, Miami had a 29-3 run against San Antonio. Off the turnover, James dropped the step, and Kobe Bryant very upset with his teammates.
Well, he should be upset with himself, because he's the one who made that bad pass, and when you turn the ball over against Miami, it's going to be a dunk or a lay-in at the other end.
Bynum, Trent, picked off by James. Good job by the Heat, surrounding Bynum, and leads for the short jumper that is handled by Anthony. LeBron looking over at head coach Eric Spoelstra. Now Chalmers sets it up. Anthony sets the pick. Chalmers blocked by Bynum. And Barnes is fouled, hit by Anthony. Now the outside official, Scott Foster, says 24-second violation.
Well, this game has not had many of these opportunities for either team. So LeBron, you can tell he gets excited as soon as he sees that loose ball. He just takes off, and that incredible burst allows him that easy two.
No foul on Anthony. It's a shot clock violation, and the Lakers call for time.
The nation of Haiti still needs our support, and tonight you have a special opportunity to help. Throughout tonight's broadcast, you'll have a chance to purchase one of these unique Save Haiti shooting shirts, worn and autographed by a Miami Heat player. Proceeds will go directly to Project Medishare to assist with their ongoing efforts and provide life-saving medical assistance to the people in Haiti. Please take advantage of this opportunity to bid on one of these items right now. We thank you for helping the people of Haiti recover from this tragedy.
To participate in the relief efforts, please visit Heat.com. Fans can bid on game-worn and autographed Save Haiti shooting shirts, as well as autographed Miami Heat player sneakers. Those wishing to make a $5 donation can text the word SAVE to 501-501. All proceeds benefit Project Medishare.
All right, Craig, just under 4.5 remaining in this third quarter. Miami has the lead up to 16. Mike Miller has come on for the Heat, so LeBron James sitting down. Gasol. LeBron James, who played through the flu the other night against San Antonio, said he was consistently catching his breath. And I would think he's very happy to get a rest right here.
Yeah, 18 minutes he played in the first half, and obviously he's been very effective as Bosch gets the jumper to go. But there's no question this team is deeper than it was a year ago. And even with Dwayne Wade out tonight, you've seen the productivity from numerous players.
Wade sitting out with that sprained right ankle. Foul is called as World Peace took it to the rim. Foul is called on Chalmers, his second.
Well, remember, there hadn't been any fast breaks at all in this game until the last few possessions. The Lakers made 2 turnovers, and LeBron raced down court on both. That extra burst may have gotten to him a little bit. Now he's getting a rest.
A programming reminder. Steve, you'll like this. These streets have a pulse.
Do they?
Yes, and Detective Lydia Adams knows every beat. Don't miss an all-new episode of Southland. That's Tuesday at 10/9 Central, only on TNT. The rookie Darius Morris, played 10 minutes in the first half, was checked back in for the Lakers.
And the problem for LA, Marv, they weren't able to eat into this Heat lead at all with their first unit. So now they have to go to their bench, which we know has struggled all season long, and they still find themselves down 15, which was the halftime deficit.
Bosch, yes. 15 points for Chris Bosch. He's hit 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Josh McRoberts is back. Gasol played by Anthony, who did not go for the head fake. And a nice move by Paul Gasol.
He is so skilled. It's amazing to watch him down on the block. And he can get pushed off of that block by more physical players, but he's